What's up guys, it's Drac, and this is an Amazon frustration free package. Now, you can tell that it's going to be something pretty interesting and nerfy because of the Hasbro sticker and because it's battery powered, but other than that, it doesn't really tell you too terribly much about what's inside other than this Amazon serial number or what have you over here. So let's go ahead and karambit our way inside, and I'll show you that this is indeed the long-awaited, much anticipated, never underestimated Modulus Stryfe. So I posted about this when it was first kind of teased, and now they've gone on sale. They're available via Prime. They're not super duper expensive. They cost about 30 United States dollars. Again, if you have Prime, your shipping is going to be free there. But this is the Modulus Stryfe pack. Now, of note, in the wake of this being released, the regular Nerf Stryfe you can purchase 3 at a time is now on sale for 20 United States dollars, and that's the OJ Stryfe. So that's the orange one, and I think that that's probably a better deal, but I'm gonna get into why I think that that's a better deal. So what did they change? Well, they did a decent job of mirroring the deco, and you get 2 extra parts as opposed to buying the $20 version. You get one foregrip. This is not the folding foregrip, nor is it the blaster foregrip, but it's okay, I suppose. This is just a fixed foregrip if that suits your fancy. As you guys know, I'm a big believer in AFGs, and this is not one of those. And then you get the Ion Fire's little silencer attachment as well, but what you don't get is deco on both sides of the blaster, and that is where this starts to fall apart. So not only is there no deco here to break up the handle scale, something that I've been a big believer in doing on a lot of my builds just personally, but also we have to deal with these kind of funky neon green that doesn't really match anything else on this side. Now, again, I told you that at first I really didn't like the Modulus green, and then they removed the Modulus green, and as soon as it was gone, I missed it, and now it is it's back on the Stryfe. But the fact that it isn't mirrored on the other side is honestly inexcusable, and I feel really bad because I've been kind of wailing on Hasbro a lot recently, but it's so perfectly honest that like they're able to sell the Stryfe for about a $20 price point. That's what it costs them, and is profitable to make, manufacture, and distribute and market this product. So they're charging an extra 10 United States dollars for these 2 pieces, which, and I haven't checked the math explicitly, but I don't think either of these 2 pieces cost that much if you just purchase them separately via frustration free on Amazon. Now, you still get a 6-round magazine, which most people have decided at this point is pretty useless, but you do get that, and 6 darts. I like to omit stuff like that when I'm thinking about blasters. If it's a premium magazine like an 18 stick or something that people actually use in wars, like say one of the 12 rounders or something like that, then I include it. Or if it's something really cool like the tactical ones that are coming with the AccuStrike sniper, the Raptor Strike, then that's worth noting. But this is kind of a bum deal. The fact that they can afford to deco it very nicely on one side, including changing up the battery door so that it now says Modulus on it, but aren't willing to do literally anything on the other side, is honestly just really, really tacky. Like, maybe it's because Mattel has very, very little market power right now, and Hasbro just feels super duper safe in their industry, but I mean, if you're the absolute market leader in making blaster toys and you're really good at using high quality plastic and making them look really good, the fact that all of a sudden they've just decided it's okay on not just this blaster, but a lot of blasters, including like premium products like the Star Wars blasters, to just only deco one side is a humongous letdown. And I know for a fact that I'm not the only person that feels that way, because I constantly see it brought up on Facebook and even Reddit, which I don't give much credit to in the first place, but it's pretty obnoxious that that is the way that it is. Now, it is a final generation Stryfe. Not much has changed. There is no like dart thing in there. The dart lock is gone, so we know that it's been updated, but all the locks are in there. Other than that, it is just a regular Stryfe. Now, the big elephant in the room is that there was already a Modulus Stryfe, right? And that's because I made this one forever ago. Now, I will admit that mine is much, much snappier, utilizing one of those last generation Snickus cages. Mine is very, very nice. It's got a voltmeter in the back. It's super duper custom. It's a little worse for the wear right now because my good buddy Ray took it to an HVZ at one point and kind of beat it up a little bit, but I think that honestly, even considering that, it still looks way better than the actual Hasbro version. And that's because while I didn't paint in the Nerf logo, I did add different color designation here, but most importantly, there's just symmetry between both sides. And I think that that is really big game, that like the Stryfe is colored and the stripe is there. And I mean, I don't know, mine, I obviously prefer mine, but I think that it's just really, really crummy, and I don't want to harp on it anymore. That like the design on this blaster leaves a lot to the imagination. So let's go ahead and prove to you guys that this is in fact just a regular Stryfe, nothing super duper special about it. We're going to be getting standard Stryfe performance, which is to say those are like 50-foot shots out of fresh batteries. The accuracy on it is pretty standard for a regular flywheel blaster compared to something like a custom build. It's nowhere near as nice, but I did want to point out that yes, I made a Modulus Stryfe 2 years ago. I did it because I wanted to encourage Hasbro to do this, but not like this. Like the deco, even on the jam door, is only on one side. So I would prefer to see this as a premium product, but at this point, what's done is done. I don't think that it's going to be changing for anybody necessarily. So thank you guys very much for watching. You can pick this up for $30 United States dollars. The saving grace for this is that it is a white Stryfe, both inside and out, which means that sanding it down, it's going to be so easy to do those light color paint jobs on this guy, and you could really do anything aesthetically that you want to with it. The white also tends to be like semi-transparent, so you could even put LEDs shining through the white if they were bright enough LEDs. So lots of cool things that you can do with this from a project point of view. Most importantly, it just means that these are going to continue being made and manufactured, that Hasbro has not tossed the mold. Just like the Raven before it, they're going to continue to be made, which means that all of these very numerous body kits will continue to have homes for years to come. So that is really awesome that we don't have to worry about running out of Stryfes for all of our custom Vector builds or Galil builds, and that's what this one's going to become. It will be cracked open, gutted, given a tier 2 modification suite, and then put into the Galil body kit that I got from Monkey Mods. But that is the best thing about this, is that it's going to be good for paint jobs, and it really just means that the Stryfe hasn't disappeared. But I will put a link both to this, if you decide that you really do like the aesthetic of it, down in the description box, to Amazon, as well as a link to the $20 Stryfes that you can purchase in frustration free package if you would prefer that. And honestly, legitimately, truly, please leave a comment down below. Let me know which one of those you would rather have. I'm very curious if a lot of Nerfers think that this is worth the extra $10 for the foregrip and the barrel, because honestly, for me, it just isn't doing anything. I like the far more generic white and gray pins here for aesthetics, and then I really prefer just like having something that's decoed on both sides in a functionally complete Stryfe. I'll be doing a full comparison of all the different Stryfes that have come out very soon, but I wanted to get this review out and let you know